as you're driving, patience is a virtue, I promise. And then on the sound of the tone, drivers, sound of the tone. A lot of patience here. Thank you, Richard. Oh, Brandon upside down. Let's see if Dan can take advantage of it. Dan almost got it done. Johnny is there helping us out. And my partner in crime, my Enduro partner. As we stood next to each other, I think I was in number 7. He was in number 8 or 6 or something like that on the driver's stand. Just remember, drivers, patience is a virtue. The door will open. Then when you get there, that's when you can go through. As Brandon is out front, followed by Emma in the 2. And then Dan Bell is right there in the 3. Pull the trigger. Go, go, go. Oh, in the 4-pack. Careful, Brandon. Careful, William. That is the leader. That blue car is the leader. Emma definitely got some speed on tonight. Brandon with a 17.9. Dan in the 2 with a 19.5. Emma in the 3 with 20.4. Nick with a 22.6. William with a 27.3. Oh, behind you. Who was that went down? That looked like it was William going down as Emma is hooked right up to Dan Bell's bumper. She is along for the tow as Dan shows her the fast way around the track. She is in tuck and follow mode. Uh-oh, leader gets messed up in the 4-pack. And then rolls it again in the little roller thingamabobbers. So Brandon and Emma, 2nd and 3, right next to each other. Emma gets it going. Nick, that will be 2nd and 3rd right behind you. Doink. Well, thank you, Emma, for helping out. Yeah, I did. It was an 18.7. It was a great lap. Let's see. It looks like Dan Bell has moved out into the lead. Brandon's in the 2, and Emma comes across in the 3 spot. Maybe it didn't count it. That was a 41-second lap. No, I didn't. I got it. Uh-oh. There you go, Sean. Thank you. Careful in the 4-pack. Careful, Dan. Careful, Dan. Careful, Dan. Careful, Dan. Well, you got to make a choice. All right, so it's Dan, Brandon, Emma, Nick, and William. I don't know what that noise was. Oh, it looks like Nick is hanging out on the pole with Mr. Still. He says, hey, Eric, how you doing? Appreciate all the work the corner marshals are doing out there. Mrs. Jones, thank you. Appreciate the help right there. Let's see, it is still Dan on a 19.602 with 2.5 minutes left. Thank you very much, William. Well done. See you, Dan. Dan's got the speed. See if he can get it done. Remember, up next will be the second heat of two-wheel buggy, two-wheel stock with Tom Jones, Brady, Devin, and Teague. Brandon right there, the great lap with 18.7. Dan Bell with his fast lap with a 17.9. He's doing everything he can. Dan is on the 20 and a 6.17. He's got a 26.11 to get to. He's got open track. Let's see if Dan can get it done. Open track for Dan as he started in the 5 spot. He pins it. We're coming, Dan. We're coming, Dan. We're coming. We're coming. Emma drives around the outside right there. Well done from her. Oh, nice little spin right there. Oh, gotta go skateboard move right there. Did a little, what was it, a little kick flip on the spine right there maybe? I don't know what it's called anymore. I used to know. Dan with a 19.604. Brandon with a 17.5. Brandon is on a mission. Uh-oh, the leader gets caught up in the pipe. Hold on a second. All right, go. 1 minute left, and again, let's see how this plays out. Dan with an 18.4. Brandon with a 17.5 as Brandon does it again as he comes from behind to take over the lead. Dan is right there, 19.604 to a 19.606 for 1 and 2 with 45 seconds left. With Emma in the 3 with 18.612, Nick with a 15.607, and then William with a 14.604. There goes Brandon down the straightaway with a 17.7. Dan with a 17.8, his fast lap. As these guys, Brandon gets a little bobble. That's going to put Dan right underneath his wing. Through the 4-pack go 1 and 2. The blue car, Brandon Hicks with a little bobble as Dan goes around the outside with 18 seconds left. Let's see how close this is. 1 and 2 down the straightaway, 18.6 to a 20.4 as they come through the little double over the little riser. Through the drop-off, Dan goes down, but he rolls over. Drivers, let's see how it goes. Drivers finish the lap you're on as Dan is out front. Looks like Dan is going to get it done. Dan, you're done. Brandon Hicks, you're done. Nick Allred, you are done. Here comes Emma. Let's see if she can finish in the 3 spot. As Emma finishes in the 3, and then William Edwards going to come across in the 5 spot. Well done right there for all of those drivers finishing strong.